I'd say use a similar number to Western Europe. That were the similar dynamics, and Russia wasn't that difficult to form relationships with there. So probably the same number. And for UAE, and it may have changed a little bit in the last year or two, but if you said 3.5 or something, that's how crazy it was. It was it's a little ridiculous in many ways.
Yeah. Okay, I think I had one more question.
Yeah.
So the total volumes you provided for those markets, we've gotten the CRU data, and it's a little bit different, and I'll give you these numbers just so you can compare. Look, we've found a few issues with the CRU data anyway, so it may be, but it'd be good for us to go back and tell them, where it may be looking a bit wrong.
Sure.
So Nordic, sorry, the categories are a bit different, so I'm just trying to compare.
Yep.
Sorry, Jeff, it won't be a minute.
Yeah, no worries.
So CRU's got for the Nordics that the total volume is like half of what you'd given us. So probably not even scratching 100,000 tonnes.
Wow, that's interesting, because you look at wow, that's because
they've got in Sweden they've only got 14,000 per annum. Finland is 15. Denmark is 6. Am I missing it? What country am I missing?
Norway. Huge. Yeah.
And Norway's only 8.
Wow.
So
that's completely wrong. Yeah.
We're kind of trying to, test against different sources, and certainly this is a real red flag for us.
Yeah, well, I mean, to put that in perspective, we picked up one mine in Finland, and I'm just pulling out my industry stats now, and that one mine, which was Kevitsa, now it's owned by Boliden, but it was FQM, we were supplying 15 to 20,000 tonnes into that one mine in Finland. And you've got, across in Sweden, Boliden was huge. They're one they had multiple operations, but ITIC, which is probably the biggest surface mine in probably Europe, I guess, that they were taking something like 35 to 40,000 tonnes of bulk product as well. LKB, big underground mine, was in the order of 25,000 tonnes just in those. So you put those three together and you go, well, the number doesn't seem right. Norway, yes, those numbers look very strange. And Denmark, on the flip side, we sold nothing in Denmark. Most of it was exported to Greenland. We just used it as a sales hub, but it was hardly anything. But I'm just looking at the FEAM stats, and this was like, if you look at, say, and you're talking about AN-based products, right, in that mix?
Yeah, so this is technical AN consumption.
Yeah, I mean, if I add up, and this is the industry report. This is
the latest numbers. So they've sent us, even though they haven't published the report, we've actually gotten their spreadsheet with consumption and the like, and that's the numbers we're getting, and we've flagged a number of things with them already that look odd, but
it doesn't sound right at all. I mean, I mean, the number I've got is I mean, you've seen it. It's a lot bigger, and you can. I don't have it mapped to individual sites, but Sweden was looking at least being something like 80 minimum. Norway doesn't have a lot of mines, but it's got a huge amount of construction activity, and market size there was something like 70 as well. So in between those two alone, you've got about 150